All right, boys and girls, we are back for another day. Um, I got another prop account started and looking to get uh, try to get another account qualified here. Let's get this. Oops. Let's get this proper account going. There we go. Okay, we got our new account in, and we have about 6 minutes to mark it open. Um, so right now I was checking daily bias, looking at the 1 hour. Daily bias is actually bullish. Um, right now we have uh, an uptrend happening here, higher highs, higher lows. We did break structure here temporarily, um, and consolidated a little bit, came up, and we're dropping. So we could have a change, a reversal here. And honestly, I'm thinking at market open, we're probably going to start dipping down and try to look at what's going on with this imbalance area right here. Maybe testing that imbalance area. You can see here on the 15 minute, we've got some fair value gap that looks like it's been now inversed. So we could be continuing lower here. So I'm anticipating probably finishing up something down in here, but I'm guessing this is going to come here, and then we're probably looking at a move back up. Uh, so we'll see what happens, but my initial opening feeling is that we're going to be bearish, but overall we're going to be bullish. So I know that's kind of contradictory. So what we're going to do is stay patient, watch market action, and just look for an entry opportunity. Um, if we get something in the opening minutes that proves our bearish sentiment, then we will do that. Maybe the manipulation and liquidity comes at moving just above this high right here, and we don't have one on the Nasdaq. So right now the S&P looks like it might be the stronger index. Um, so right now, just looking for a possible dip right into here to fill this imbalance through here, and then a move back up. So we will take a look at what happens at market open in about 4 minutes. Let me get my camera set here. There we go. There we are. Sporting the Bucky's shirt today. We have a new Bucky's facility being built here in Arizona, where I'm from, just down off of the I-10 freeway, heading out toward the Tucson area. I'm more in the Phoenix area, but yeah, it'll be very exciting to have that here. A lot of people have been talking about it. Oh, changed up my beverage today too. Not too much, but have a coffee, kind of an espresso instant style coffee with uh, caramel flavored collagen peptides, and then some chocolate flavored Relight, which is a salt based electrolytes complex, powdered electrolytes complex that you can put into water to help with keeping your electrolytes good. Being that I am pretty much on a carnivore diet, electrolytes are very important to be making sure replenished because there's not a whole lot of salt and electrolytes that you get from a strict carnivore lifestyle. So I find ways to supplement that in, and that's I put it in my water. In this case, I've added it to my coffee. So the fact is, I've got a salted caramel mochaccino kind of thing going on here, which is pretty good. So hopefully that'll keep me well oiled and motivated and alert to what price action's doing. So, so we've got just about a minute left to market open. I'm on the 15-minute time frame right now. Um, just looking at what's going on with price action on a slightly bigger time frame for the moment, just to see what happens with this fair value gap right here. This one right here has also pretty much been inversed. We will see if it fully inverses. We're definitely going to be looking at a more bearish structure. I say definitely. It's going to be highly likely we're going to be. So we'll look for some continuation or maybe an entry point for some continuation on the 5-minute. So at the moment, we're just going to sit tight, market open in about 10 seconds. We're just going to watch, see what happens. See if there's an opportunity for a scalp here. Okay, usually market, yep, market will open to the upside. Let's see if it starts dropping here. I'm really feeling like I want to take a short here for a scalp, but I'm going to move down to the 5-minute, take a closer look. Okay, looks like we're still making some. Now the manipulation might have already happened down here, and what we're seeing is a reversal. Okay. All right. Right now I'm just going to wait. Doesn't look like a whole lot's going on. All right, looks like we're making a boost. So maybe we've already made our manipulation move up. I'm going to sit tight. There's no move just yet. All right, looks like we're making a pretty strong move here on the opening of the market. Um, we're getting a little bit of a hold here. I think we're just going to wait. It's not really showing us anything just yet. If anything, and we do have a break of structure, obviously, to the bullish side, but I would have to wait for a pullback and some other things going on at this point. So right now it looks like we're getting a little bit of a pullback, but I'd like to see a little bit more price action before I anticipate any opportunity developing. So we'll see what this candle closes out at. It looks like it's going to leave us a bit of a value gap, and if it does, then we will see what happens with that value gap and if we continue bullish, which very well could be the case. So we'll just give it a few more seconds and then just see what develops in the next candle. And then once we get an idea of what happens in the next couple of candles, will give us an indicator if we have an entry or not. All right, we're starting to see some movement down into that fair value gap now. We're going to see where this candle closes. And if we respect the value gap in, looks like S&P is probably the one that's more likely. Um, if we respect that gap, I think we can jump into the 1 minute and see if we have, because we also have equilibrium there we're dealing with as well. Okay, so I'm going to jump into the 1 minute here and see what we got going on. Jump into the 1 minute over here as well. This one. Usually, I've seen this before where you get the spike up and then you have the spike down and it matches. So really, it's going to depend on what happens in inversing this fair value gap right here. We also have a fair value gap down here on the 1 minute. So at this point, I would be looking for a break of structure to the upside. Okay. And if we do get a break of structure to the upside, which would end up being right here, then this would be a good bullish entry. Looks like I'm missing something here in this time. 942, 944. Yeah, we're missing a candle right here. 42, 44. Not sure what that candle is. But we'll see what happens on the S&P. If we do have a break of structure, then that would definitely be a good sign that we have an entry we can make above respecting this value gap. So we'll just stay tight and watch. We got a few seconds left. Okay, we did not get our break of structure there, so we'll see if we get it here. If we do get the break of structure, then we'll have a good entry. Looks like we're making a move for that now, so that would be a good play. Okay, looks like we're going to get our break of structure. Okay, and I'm going to enter. Okay. And I think what we'll do is we will make our first take profit right here. And we will put our stop right here. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're actually making a better move with the NASDAQ, so I'm hoping that I chose the right indice here, because we look like we're starting to get an SMT, and if we are, then that could be bad news. I mean, this could stop me out. Hmm. But we'll see. I mean, I took what I think was a decent trade, so the indicators were in the right direction. I guess we'll just play it out. Okay. This is the part where I stay patient and just let the trade work. I'm going to finish this text to my bandmates and let this play out. Let's hope that this SMT that I see forming is not a indicator that I've made a mistake. Would have been a really nice trade on the NASDAQ, but I guess we'll see. Okay. All right. Just got to stay patient and let it do its thing. It's either going to stop me out or it's going to go where I want it to go. Let's see. Well, we're definitely getting an SMT formed here, but let's see if Nasdaq has enough power to pull S&P up as well. I think the better play would have been S&P on, I'm sorry, Nasdaq on this one, because ES is taking some time, but looks like it's going the right way. So we'll let this keep playing out. It looks like Nasdaq wants to get to London highs, and I've got a liquidity area here on ES right here at these highs that I think is a good target for the first set. So we're now breaking above, so this is good news. So we're good there. I think I have a consistency rule here, so I might have to close this position. I'm going to close this position at 1500 because I think I have a consistency rule. Okay, I'm going to get out there. Um, God, I wish I could let this play out, but I'm almost guaranteed I've got a consistency rule I got to play with on this particular account. So, as much as that sucks, I think I would have made my profit targets on this because this is just going exactly the way I expected. So anyway, this was a good trade. Wow, I'm really proud of myself on this one because I played this one exactly to um, the strategy and trading plan that I intended to. Wow, I, that's a good feeling. I mean, it went exactly where I wanted it to, and I got this thing closed out. Really good trade on this one. Um, you know, total profit. And God, I wish I did not have to close this out because I think it's still going to go. But just shy of 1500 for the day, which is good because if I have a 50% consistency rule, which I think there is on this account, then I will live to trade another day. And man, this was good. This was actually fun. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Looks like Nasdaq is going to push to London highs. So, boys and girls, if you were following the same kind of strategy and looking at what's playing out here, I mean, Nasdaq would have been just as good a play as S&P. I mean, ES isn't disappointing either. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking really good. I mean, look at this thing go right to Nasdaq or right to London highs on NQ. It's yeah, man. I really wish I could have kept trading this one because it's uh it's really looking great. Jeez. That's where the consistency rules will sometimes limit you on these prop accounts. Um, they don't want to see these overextended, you know, huge, wins and profits, thinking that someone's just taking a whim trade rather than a really thought out, calculated trade. But nonetheless, goal was met. I had to pull out before I got past that 50% that 50% rule. Some of them have a 20% consistency rate, and so you're really limited, man. So what you'd have to do is set a pretty high bar in order to start working towards payouts. All right, so this is kind of interesting here. Just a quick summary as we're looking at this. Nasdaq made London highs, and then immediately started a mini pullback. So we're seeing that also mimic in ES as well. ES, of course, did not make the London highs, didn't even make this spot of liquidity yet either. But yeah, NQ was definitely the better trade because you had a more certain target, and that was done. This still could push higher. I mean, we're in an uptrend just because we have a bit of a pullback. If anything, this might be an opportunity for people to see if there's going to be a push even higher than London highs. I mean, you've got Asia You know, you've got Asia highs here just from last night's session that are still in the target range. So this very well could move to Asian highs as well, and then from there we could go to yesterday's New York highs. So, I mean, you know, you've still got a couple of targets there. You still got what looks like some good bullish price activity. Um, you know, you've got a fair value gap here that becomes a real good stop if you want. You know, if you want to push higher and you've taken you know, a partial take profit, you can move your stop right here just below this fair value gap or just below this low, and you know, still have a guaranteed green profitable trade, while you know, taking a chance at this popping higher, but have your stop moved up to here instead. So there's really great opportunity with this trade right now. I mean, you've got a lot of good indicators, a lot of good things going on here. Um, so anyway, trade well, trade safe, trade smart, follow your plan, and yeah, this was a very good day, very good day. I'm very happy with how all of this played out. So we will uh, we will start again tomorrow and keep plugging forth, and hopefully we will be on task, on track, and looking good for getting this account qualified. And really, the big goal is to get our first payout. That is our big first goal. Get our first payout and um, see continued payouts as we go from here. Good responsible trading. Build an account. Eventually get to a fully funded personal account, real money account. So anyway, y'all have a great day. I have some appointments and stuff I need to get to, finish up these text messages with my bandmates, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Alrighty. Happy days, y'all.